Welcome back to Dateline's fourth undercover investigation into online sex predators. This time, we're far from the bright lights of America's big cities and suburbs and in the heart of rural America, Greenville, Ohio, a community of just 13,000 people. Well, so far, we've seen how men will drive for hours crossing state lines to meet up with someone they think is an underage teen, home alone. Well, now they're about to learn what's really happening. They're being exposed on national television. Again, Chris Hansen.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Oh, I understand.
And we're doing a story on adults going on the internet,
right,
trying to hook up with teens.
Right.
Now,
see the cameras coming in and everything.
Remember 40-year-old Alonzo Wade? He brought a case of alcohol to meet a person he thought was 15.
And all I want to do is party. You're trying to find a pedophile. I'm not.
But you're here.
I'm here to party.
And maybe have sex with a teenager.
Maybe.
He decides he's had enough, picks up his alcohol, and starts to leave.
Hey, if you put this on the air, I'll sue.
Who are you, sir?
A few other men head for the door as soon as they find out who I am. But even here in Ohio, many of the men keep talking, even after they find out they're going to be on TV.
It's in the law's hands and God's hands.
You sound like a pretty religious guy.
Yes, sir.
You're free to leave, free to have your condom back.
Thank you.
I'm ashamed.
Okay.
Truly ashamed.
And what about the men who've seen our previous investigations?
Do you ever watch Dateline NBC?
Yeah, and I've seen this on TV.
You've seen this on TV before.
Remember this 23-year-old man who drove across state lines and brought alcohol for a 13-year-old?
You've seen this on TV before, so you know what's about to happen then.
No.
This is the part where I say, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and the cameras come out.
Okay, I realized I made coming here was a mistake. Good thing that it didn't progress to nothing further.
It was a good thing that we were here and a 13-year-old girl was not.
Yeah.
So that's the good news tonight.
But, I don't know, I just apologize if I offended anybody.
Have you ever seen our stories on computer predators?
Yeah, I've seen it.
This is one of them.
Oh, no.
This is the 21-year-old paramedic with the apparent foot fetish who came to meet a 13-year-old.
So you've seen these stories before.
Yeah.
Didn't you for 1 minute think that this might have been something just like that?
Yeah.
But you came anyway.
It looks as if he doesn't want to leave. Since he's admitted seeing our earlier broadcasts, he probably knows what's going to happen next. Finally, after several requests,
Sir, I'm going to have to ask what you're going on.
he gets up and walks out the door, right into the arms of the detectives from the Dark County Sheriff's Office.
Sheriff's Office, let me see your hands. Put your hands up.
All along, Dell from Perverted Justice has been running across the street, giving the detectives chat logs of potential predators before they arrive.
We're able to look down through the chat logs and determine whether or not a crime had been committed. Once we knew for sure that somebody was coming, I was maintaining contact with Perverted Justice through radio means.
Here he comes.
So as the men leave, the deputies move in and arrest them.
Sheriff's Office, get on the ground. On the ground right now.
And charge them with attempted unlawful sexual conduct with a minor, a felony. In Ohio, in order for prosecutors to file the most serious charges, a police officer needs to be involved in the online chat or phone conversation. Since, in this case, Perverted Justice members are the decoys, the Sheriff's Department temporarily deputized the PJ volunteers who were in our house.
You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
After they're read their rights, the men are taken to this auxiliary building for an official interview. Now it's the detective's turn to ask the questions.
Why did you come here in the first place?
To see a 13-year-old girl in that house.
What they've already told Dateline is eye-opening. Now wait until you hear what they reveal to detectives. Remember Green-Eyed 121, the 23-year-old who typed a detailed description about having sex with a 13-year-old? Remember, he's a student at an evangelical Christian college.
I couldn't stop thinking about it, what would happen if I got caught. I was caught.
Sheriff's deputies find a box of condoms in his car. But he tells the detective they just happened to be there.
Have you ever had sex before?
No.
Never. So you have a box of condoms with you. You've never had sex before. The whole plan was to have sex with this 13-year-old when you got here, correct?
That was the original plan.
Okay.
He insists he wasn't going to go through with it. Detectives also question the 42-year-old who showed up at 2 in the morning planning to meet a girl who told him she was 15.
I have to go change out of my clothes, okay?
Okay.
He tries to convince the detective he had no intention of having sex with a 15-year-old.
You would like me to believe that you just traveled 112 miles for a couple of hours, ride.
I would like you to believe that.
Just to visit a 15-year-old girl?
Yep.
Whose parents aren't home, and you want her to keep that a secret?
Yep.
Okay. And you still have me believe that, despite the fact I have chat in here about you talking about, are you wet yet?
Well, I'd like for you to think the better half of me, but you got what you got there, and doesn't look good on me.
It doesn't look good for this man either, the 21-year-old paramedic who has a thing for feet.
What did you and Kat discuss or plan specifically to do once you met her, knowing she was 13 years old?
Hang out.
Hang out? Nothing else?
I don't know. I guess sexual stuff.
Sexual stuff? Like what? You're talking about kissing and
Kiss,
what else?
rubber feet, stuff like that.
Rubber feet?
Yeah.
Once the interrogations are over, the men are taken to the county jail, where they're photographed.
Don't take.
Fingerprinted,
Give me your right hand, your thumb.
strip searched, and put behind bars, awaiting a hearing before a judge. Most face up to 18 months in prison.
Where are you?
But our story doesn't end there. The next man you'll meet has a dark secret, a secret that's about to come out, and it's going to shock an entire community.
Why don't you just tell me what you do for a living?
I'd rather not say.